Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Ethan, this is Carberra. Welcome to the series where I teach you how to build Discord or pop-up for your server. Today we are talking about logging member and message updates, so let's get into it. Specifically what I'm going to talk about is the following 6 things. The member updates their nickname, the member updates their profile picture, the member edits their message, the member deletes a message, the member receives a new role, and a member removes a role. So we're going to create a new cog for this, called log.py. I'm also going to shut WhatsApp down. And we're going to do the same spiel as we did last episode. So from discord.ext.commands import cog. You know what? I'm going to come back to this once I've actually made the base of the cog, because you've seen this a million times. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so we have our cog now, our log cog, if you would. Just going to get rid of these because we don't need them anymore. We're going to need 3 more listeners here, so we're going to need a cog.listener, whoopsie daisies, async def on member updates. This will handle member updates. I think this takes member. Oh no, it takes before and after. I'll pass that. And then cog.listener, async def on. Let me just check the names of these. Be on message edit. I think that takes before and after as well. And we'll quickly double check that. It should do. I can't imagine it'll take anything else. I'll set up the other one while I'm waiting for the docs to load, because they take for bloody ever to do so. Self.before, after, and then pass. On message delete, if I could type the word pass, there yeah, it is before and after. Okay, fantastic. And with these messages, you've also got like raw versions and bulk versions. We're not gonna worry about that, and we're not gonna worry about like bot stuff. So the first thing we're actually gonna do is if not after, or it could be before, it doesn't really matter. After the author.bot, and then we're just going to pass that. We're going to be putting all our logic inside there. Should I do it for this for bots too? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, let me go back to the thing and see what I was going to do first. The nickname. Of course, we actually need to be here. So, to edit the nickname, all we need to do is if before .display name is not after .display name. Await, literally that's all it is. Await. Oh, we needed like a log channel. We have a log channel to use now. I'm actually going to put that in here. Self.log channel equals self.bot.get channel equals that. I probably could have done that on the welcoming thing, actually, come to think of it. Oh well. I'll probably do those in the update, because I'm going to be modifying some of this bot before it actually goes live in the server, so we'll probably handle that then. So await self.log channel.send. We could do like an embed potentially. You want to do embed? Sure, we'll do embed. Embed equals embed. Title equals member update. We'll quickly from Discord import embeds, and that also means that we've got to do. Oh, I actually need forbidden. I just copied and pasted a different cog, so I actually need forbidden at all with this one. Description. Do we really need a description? I think we do. Maybe we do. I don't know. I don't know. Nickname change, for example. And then the color. Do we need a color? Really? Color equals, I don't know, before dot color. There we go, after.color. Let's do that. We'll just keep a convention if we're using before or after for these things. So after.color, and then we need obviously time stamp is equals date time.utc now. Cool. Right, so when to do that, we need to do from date time import date time. Let's get our timestamp. Can do, we'll get rid of this for now. So for our fields, fields is going to be a list of our 3 tuples, of course. So you have your name, your value, and then the whether or not it's inline. So before, we're going to have before dot display name, and then inline that's going to be 0 or false. And we're going to line it up to be pretty, and then after dot display name, and then we're going to do false as well. And then for field in fields, embed, no, it'd be for name value inline in fields, wouldn't it? Embed dot add field, name equals name, value equals value, inline equals inline, and we're not going to bother adding a header or footer or anything like that. So now, if we go into here, and we could probably bring our test bot, our test account back. To be honest, let me just do that real quick. Did I close the Discord tab? I did. Fantastic. Let's just edit mine. Screw it. So if I were to change my nickname to say Master of the Universe, people are going to get very confused in the server for this. It didn't do anything, and that's because I messed up. How? I don't actually know. Oh my god, I forgot Carberra isn't my actual name. Hang on. What happened there? Oh, I didn't send the embed. Oh, that would probably help, wouldn't it? Await self dot log channel dot send embed equals embed. I'm actually a div, I swear to God. Right, now I can change our nickname to Master of the Universe. And there we go, so we have a nickname change before Carberra, after Master of the Universe. This is saying, yeah. And if we change it back, we have nickname change before Master of the Universe, after Carberra. So yeah, we could have like a thumbnail to say, I don't know, just make it look a little bit prettier. We're actually not going to bother. You can do that if you want. I'm not going to bother. So now we've done that, we need to check if they changed their profile picture. Now this is a little more bizarre, but we can do just avatar URL is not after .avatar URL. And once again, we're going to do it in an embed. Remember, update avatar change. So I called it on UTC now. It's the same. Actually, to be fair, most of this is going to be the same. In all fairness. So you can have be before. Well, actually, the fields aren't going to be there at all. It is going to be below image is new. There you go. So we're not actually going to use fields at all. What we're going to do instead is we're actually going to have the thumbnail as the old one and the image as the new one. So image.set thumbnail URL equals before.avatar URL, and then embed.set image URL equals after .avatar URL, and I hope that works because I honestly don't know. Just realised we're going to need someone to change the profile picture. Okay, I'm going to make the ultimate sacrifice and change mine temporarily to another picture I rather like. So no, I want to cancel that. How do I change my? Oh, I do actually have to do that. So excuse me while I find the image that I want. Okay, cool. That looks good. Just realised my old bloody password. The old bloody emails in there. Right, so 3, 2, 1, go. Do we get an error? We don't. We also don't get a log. Why? Why didn't that work? Yeah. It would actually need to be in an on user update, not a member update. Apparently the two don't share anything. So you'd use this apparently for if the user changes their avatar, username, or discriminator, which is interesting. So you might do all three. So if we can actually just get this now. I don't know if avatar URL should be a user object. Get rid of this. As you can see, it just didn't error, it just didn't do anything. Because it didn't count as a member change. Yeah, people are going to be left beyond confused what the hell is happening here. My nickname is changing all over the place, my profile picture is changing, there we go. Below image is new. Yeah, so the old image is up here. We didn't set a colour. Interesting. Oh, because we don't have a colour. We can probably fix that. But yeah, the old image is there, and the new image is there. So we have now successfully done that. I'm going to see if I can get like this should be after that color. Crap, I don't actually think there is. Unless we do like we can botch it. Screw it. self.logchannel.guild.getMember after ID of the ID. Look at that. That is extraordinary. Does that actually work? I kind of want to know. If this works, I'm going to be so happy. Changing avatar too fast. I actually got rate limited. But still going too fast. I'm actually not allowed. Alright, we'll work that out later. If I remember, we'll see at the end of the video. But knowing me, I probably won't remember. So yeah, while we're actually here, we might as well do username stuff. So if before dot, we can do like we can just do an if. We don't have to do an elif. Username is not after dot username. Be name, not username. Username doesn't exist. I don't know what I'm doing. We want our embed. Actually, we probably want this embed, to be honest. It's pretty much the same thing. Actually, the display name would handle that, wouldn't it? No, not always. Not always. But sometimes. Huh, that's interesting actually. We'll just leave it. Before and before dot name. After dot name. Then we can do the same for discriminator. So if before dot discriminate, I'm not going to be able to test the discriminator because I don't have Discord Nitro. I know it's a crime. It's an absolute crime, but discriminate change. Do I actually set new image is below old to the right? That makes things a little easier to work out. And then we'll have that needs to be before dot name, not just before name. For dot discriminator and then after dot discriminator. We'll check the username real quick just to make sure things work. We'll check the icon again actually as well because it should allow me to do it now. So I'll see a wee tick. We'll just use that for now. Oh, password doesn't match. What's my Discord password? Give me a second to find it out. I actually need to swap password managers. LastPass is so broken. Still changing it too fast? You for real? Okay, well, we can't test that apparently. Discord isn't letting us test that. Which is kind of annoying, but oh well. We'll move on. We'll come back to that if we have time at the end. So what else do we need to do? I've actually lost track of the list. I don't even know if anything's still recording. It certainly looks as though it is, which is a good sign. It's just been going for so long. Oh, that was it for that. I've actually done way more than I was planning to do. Oh well. It's all so member receives new role. Member receive. I wonder if that'd be on member update. It would be on member update, wouldn't it? The roles. So for roles, it would be before.roles. After.roles. It's not equal after.roles. If that's true, then, well, actually, this username can be updated all at once. That needs to be a thing. These can't be updated at the same time, at least at the very same time. So we're gonna do. Actually, wouldn't these be 3 separate events anyway? These would probably be 3 updates. I don't know how this would work. I don't know if this would count as 3 separate updates, or if you change the discriminated name and it would count as just 1 update. I don't know. Either way, it's pretty cheap to just check them, so I suppose it's okay. So we're gonna go embed back. We're probably just gonna use the same embed each time, to be honest, which is a lot of code, but oh well. 4 dot. We could actually just do like. Dot join r dot mention for r in 4 dot roles. Can we do something like that, to be brutally honest with you? And then after, just list all the roles. That'd probably work. Because it's in an embed, so I won't actually mention them. I mean, yeah, there'll be a way of working out which one is new and which one's been taken away, but I can't be asked to do that. So we're just gonna do it like that because it's just easier. That'll be more homework for you. I'm gonna give myself some roles. So I'm gonna give myself the patron role because I'm a patron. There we go. See everyone. Oh, yeah, I can actually do that. Because everyone has the everyone role. But it's going to be empty. It's going to be empty if I don't do that, isn't it? Screw it. We'll just keep it for now. It's going to be empty otherwise, and I can't be asked to work that out. So as you can see, our patron role is now there, and if we get rid of the patron role again, because I'm not a patron, I'm a stinky normal person, you can see that our roles are updated, and it actually tells us our roles. It also still says nickname change, so we need to do role updates. Cool. So that's all that stuff. Now we need to do message edits. So, if not, or apparently is how I talk now. If before.content is not. Why is that not working? Oh, after I was hitting the wrong key. After.content await self.log channel. No, we're going to be doing embed again, aren't we? Because of course we are, because I'll be shouted at if I don't. Like, literally I'll be howled out on my own server for not using embeds after the last series where I didn't use any embeds and everyone got really, really angry. Message edit. We don't really need a description for this one. I suppose you don't really need, like, them for this one, do you, really? But, oh well. They're there now. What does it matter? Actually, no. I'll quickly change these, give me a second. I've used this little change to actually put this little line in the description now, so it probably looks a little bit better. And I'm also using this change to get rid of discriminated change. Because apparently I'm an idiot like that. Okay, cool. That'll probably look a little bit better now. So before, we could just do, literally just go back to before.content. And then immediately after, just do after.content. Now, on a multi-server thing, this is ideally not how you want to do it. First, you wouldn't want to just set this; you want to get it from a database. And secondly, although the member updates I think would be fine. No, you would need to check the guilds of each one. The user updates, you would need to check against the guild to make sure it's the right guild. Actually, user update, I'm not sure you could really get away with it on a multi-server thing, to be honest. Well, you could probably find all the guilds that the user is in, all the guilds that the user and the bot share, and then send it to all of them. That'd be a way of doing it, I suppose. Member update, you would need to actually get a guild log channel, because it would be guild relative, and then the message would be semi-guild relative, but you'd also need to make sure you send it to the right log channel and not send it to a different one. We don't have to worry about that in a single server, but multi-server you do. So our message is now edited. So now I'll just put in, I don't know, just in here. Hello, and if we change that to have an exclamation mark, there it goes. Message not attribute color. Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Message.author.color. There we go. That is the way we roll around here. Hello, and we have our message edit. So before hello, after hello. We can put the thumbnail. You can make these make this look a little nicer should you wish to. I might do that when this goes live, but for now we're just gonna leave it as is. And then finally we're gonna do our message.delete, which doesn't take before and after. What the hell am I on? I just realised that. There's no way in hell it takes that. Let me just quickly check what it does actually take. It should just take message. When the docs decide they're going to load. Come on, man. I know my internet's bad, but it's not this bad. On message delete, Yeah, it just takes message. I don't know why I thought it was before and after. I guess I was just locked into that mindset. So this one we actually need message to author.bot. No, that's the wrong thing. It's this one we need to edit. So that needs to be message, and then this needs to be message as well. And then come down here and say await self dot. No, we make an embed because of course we do. We don't do it before and after though. We also don't need to do an extra check. Message deletion. Message deleted? No, deletion. Message.author.color, and we only need one field, I think. And we need to do content. Message.content. I just thought we could probably do the authors edits as well. Whoops, let's not mess that up. Description equals, let's see, edit by message.author.displayName, there we go. And then, come on man, line up, action by, I'll just call it action for that one. And then that should be fine. we hope, we pray. We do hello and then hello again. An error occurred. It was not okay. Message is not defined because it's after, not message, isn't it? Because yeah, it's after. Gosh darn it. The other one is message. So I'm getting confused the other way around now. As you can see, edit by Carberra, before, after, hello. And if we delete this message now, it should say that we deleted the message. Does it? It does! Action, message, action by Carberra, content, hello. It did it! It did it, we did it, Reddit! Okay, so that does it for this video. If you like the video, then say hello down below. If you have any questions, then feel free to leave them down below as well. If you like the video, consider subscribing and hitting the bell so you don't miss out on future videos. And if you really like the video, consider subscribing on Patreon. Of course, you don't have to, but it'd be really cool if you do. In the next video, we will be doing user info and server info commands. So we're going to be essentially getting user information, pretty much. And server information, mind. So yeah, I'll see you then.